I'm going to be doing a lot, hopefully. I need to get a ton of stone, andesite, stone bricks, and cobblestone moved over to the Port Caleum area. Or Caleum, not Callum. Caleum. I need to get all of that moved over. I need to get tons of spruce. I need to get dark oak. I need to get granite. I don't have a lot of granite. This is gonna be a lot. Currently, like, this is my sorting system, and like this is all my stuff. I have way more stuff than I thought I did. Kind of have to reacquaint myself here. I need pale oak. I know that. I'm glad I gathered that in the past. Thank you, past me. I need to stop having lanterns in my offhand. I'm gonna grab a bed first because I always get stuck in those trees when I'm dealing with them. I'm always getting stuck in them during the night, and then I have the most annoying mobs coming after me. Cough, cough, phantoms, cough, cough. Empty my inventory a little bit. I will worry about organizing that later, I think. I can't have that in my offhand. Oh, it's dark. Yeah, so that's the goal, is getting some stuff done in Port Caleum and like an actual town or village. So I have a map that I made into a schematic, and I'm using that to guide my building. I don't know why people complain about stripped wood when they can just do this when they're collecting it. You just hold down both keys instead of... You hold down both mouse buttons and you get a ton of stripped wood. It's not like 100%, but it's better than none, or like having to replace it. It's very easy, and people complain about it, and people, gather tons of spruce wood just to place it again. And it's just like, why do you do that? You can just do this. I also want to try and do the interiors of each building I do today. I do know I need tons of different materials for each building, and I only have 4 planned out. I think Griffin has a lot of andesite. I might steal from him because he hasn't been online. Plan is to throw away the plan. Give me saplings. It's not what I was looking for. Those are sticks. I might silk touch some of these. Get some leaves for building. I just gotta find where everything is because I'm extremely unorganized. And like, people who have played this game with me understand that. Griffin gets annoyed with me because I am so unorganized, and he tries to find things and then he can't find it. All right, I'm gonna move some of this. I'm gonna move this to Port Caleum to the Nether. Okay, can I please? There we go. Okay, this is loud. What is friendly mobs? Why is minecart under friendly mobs? Interesting. All right, where am I trying to build? I think my start is meant to be over here. Are we fixed here? Are my textures fixed? Because I adjusted the thing a little bit, and it looks like the horses have eyes again. I'm glad that fixed itself because there's like over 100 textures. Oh, it does not have eyes. So the first build's over here. I'm gonna try and avoid using the schematic. I'm mostly using it to place the box, like place the build itself. And then I'm using a blueprint I made to build because I think that'll make for better content than just easy placing on Litematica. So let's get this place here. Now I'm gonna need a lot of shelves. I know that. So portal is like directly that way. Cool. So much stuff that I'm gonna need here. I'm probably gonna want to plant some bamboo because I'm building with bamboo with one of these builds. Andesite, obviously. Diorite, granite. I need all 3. Donkey. We're going to be here a lot, I think. That looks weird. I'm gonna steal some of his stuff. Thievery is a good thing. Rusted spade. Okay, Ruin. I wish I had shulkers. I wish I had shulkers so bad. Before I put these trees in here, this was such a pretty view. Don't remember what it's called. I have a map somewhere that points it out. But it's a really pretty build. I love it. Like, why are happy gas so loud as well? When I was doing a speed build, also I forgot to turn that on. When I was doing a speed build for TikTok, all you could hear was the happy gas in the background. That gas proceeded to kill itself in the cow pen by entity cramming. I see this build taking me months to actually finish because like, it's gonna take up this whole area. It's a whole town. Like, it's a whole, city, not town, like a city. And I'm also going to need to learn how to build boats. I don't know how to build boats. I wonder how fast this would go if I made it all powered rails. I have the experiment on. I have it going like at 32 when the default's 8. It can go way faster, let me tell you. I'm really proud of this area. So this is on my building. I love this bridge. It's a very, very good bridge in my opinion. I love it. All right, I need cobblestone and stone bricks. I'm always going to need stone brick wall. No, you're not putting that there. Realizing they didn't have a spot to put dark oak planks. Yeah, this is a lot of shuttling, but it's gonna be worth it. This is gonna be a very, very pretty build. Do you have eyes? You do. Okay, is their eyes just pale? I think their eyes are just pale, or I just messed it up. I think I messed up that texture. I need to find the texture that has no eyes. You have an eye the same for everyone, where one eye is working and the other isn't, and they just moved where the eye is on the texture? I don't know. Let us go just find a cave and dig out some diorite and stuff. Holy, hold on. I'm building on top of a cave like this? That's a big cave. I have enough andesite for now. I don't want to be in a big cave like that. I want to be in a small one where I don't have to look over my shoulder every 5 seconds. I need lots of copper for one of these. Ooh, well, I know where I'm gonna get my copper. Let me go get a door. Give me all the copper. Toss this up. That's not gonna be nearly enough, but I got Coca-Cola. It's really good. So the Kroger we go to every week had no Coca-Cola last week. None. Not even 2 liters. Like, they had none. It's like, what happened? How do you have no Coca-Cola? Pepsi is not better, and I will die on this hill. You know, Coca-Cola is one of the only companies in the entire US that is allowed to import, like, de-drugged coca leaves, pretty much. Like, it's almost impossible to get them. Honestly, they probably still have drugs in them. They're so good. This Coca-Cola is good, and it's eerily good. Hello, mini mittens. Ferrying loot is annoying. Or ferrying, I really said it like it's for us. Ferrying materials is annoying. Again and again and again. At least it's taking less time than if I didn't have this railway. Oh, it's raining. Ah! Okay. All right, I need diorite for sure. Some more granite probably. I know I'm gonna need bricks, which means I'm gonna need to go to that village. Yay. Okay, let's steal diorite from him now. I'm a thief. Let's grab some bamboo, because I have one where the roof is bamboo and I have to grow a lot of it for that. Give me the bamboo. It'll all grow back, right? Yeah. I think I need a deep slate, like cobbled deep slate. Here's deep slate. Well, there's the server. How many times am I gonna have to go through this tunnel to get to Fort Caleum? Ooh, pillagers! I can kill them. You know, I think I have enough to start the first building? Question mark? Yeah, I just need glass, which is where the real issue is gonna be. So the nearest desert biome is 10,000 blocks away, which means I'm gonna need to build a thing like this going all the way to the east. Like, that's gonna be a many hour endeavor. I know the only sand we really have is here. Then does he have any bones here? We have like unlimited bones. It's just they are everywhere. Yes. Wait. So I think I have enough stuff to start building at least a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and do exactly that. While I'm working on that first building, I'm going to smelt up a little bit of glass so I can have that ready for the second floor, because I don't think the first floor actually uses any glass on most of the building. I tried to be conservative with the amount of glass I use because I don't want to have to go searching for sand, because sand's a resource to get right now. What am I doing? Nothing intelligent. Build time! We're gonna start it over here and then we will go up. But I want to make sure everything's level here. There. Boom. Impromptu terraforming. So I did not plan out the terraforming. I literally only planned out the builds themselves. Look, once this is built, I can terraform around it. First layer. Yeah. Cobble, stone brick, andesite, brick wall. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to fill the silent, thinking a lot right now. And thinking is hard to do when you're also speaking. Do I have this right? I need a wall here. Cobblestone. So with this build particularly, I'm trying to figure out how I can really add like elevation and stuff, because there's not too much here. I'm not trying to make it flat, because something I've noticed I've had issues with in the past is how flat my builds end up. And it kind of sucks because I don't like it when my builds end up flat, but I always flatten everything out, because that's something I like to do when I, do anything, is flattening out my builds. Wait, no, I think that is stairs. I'll leave that. Andesite, More stone bricks. Cobblestone. I deserve that. I'm confusing myself. So this becomes stone brick. Cool. Don't know why this whole wall is just andesite, but it is. Let me sleep, please. Please. Oh shit. Let me sleep. Let me sleep. And I need spruce. I need a lot of spruce. So let's grab that. Gonna fill in some of this area a little bit because I don't need to have a pit here. And thus I will not have a pit here. Nor will I have just a random hole with water here. That's filled in more. I'm gonna need to reconstruct this coastline a little bit with the river because right now it's kind of ugly. It's very ugly actually. Like, it's not look good, but it's good enough, I guess. There's gonna be a roof here, so what I do is I think I messed something up a little bit. 2, there's 3, then that comes out, that's 1, and then that's the 2. Okay, there we are. Then this should just go all the way around. Boom. Then I need just a little bit. Do I have any iron on? I didn't bring any iron over here. Okay. Gonna make a stone cutter so I can make some stone stairs. Boom. Then I'm gonna make a lot of spruce fences because I know I'm gonna need them. Like, I will use those all. I promise you. Maybe not on this exact house, but they will get used. Is that all that's all the dark oak I brought. This ain't gonna last me long. I should have brought some saplings at the very least. Lesson learned. Let's go get some granite and granite polished stairs. Having a stroke. Oh, and this is the one building where I need actual stripped dark oak. Okay, I'm just gonna run back. Let's go grab dark oak. Do that so I don't have to deal with as long of a recording. Ooh, that's looking cool on the map though. Why are you so creepy? Stop being so creepy. Let's go grab some dark oak and some dark oak saplings. Yay. Where are my dark oak saplings? Am I just missing them? Like, I don't know where my dark oak saplings are. They have to be around here, right? Like, I farmed some. I know I have some. Like, why? Oh, well, I just got rid of his wax, so he's gonna slowly freeze up. Like, I know it's been a while since I played on here, but I should know where my saplings are. Here's some. That is not where they're supposed to be, but I found some. Man, I spent the whole in-game day almost looking for those. Got some stuff again because I forgot some stuff. I can't believe I brought like 2 stacks of dark oak logs and thought that was enough. Okay, got rid of some of the grass, so now I'm gonna plant. I like having like a 6-block gap between each tree because it gives me the most saplings, and chopping trees is one of the most boring but therapeutic things in this game. That's a spider. Can you go away? Please? Hold on. There's a spider. Where'd it go? Where the fuck did it go? What the fuck? That was just a spider that just kind of flung itself onto my monitor in real life. Wasn't like a Minecraft spider. Why me? What is my luck? What the hell? Spider debacle, I think, has been taken care of. Okay, I don't know where it went, and I'm not gonna try and bother myself about it because I know I'm gonna freak out. Alright, I need white stained glass panes for like all of these. Now it's time to actually build the second floor of the space. So that's the front, and put that there. Ow, that was rude. I know I'm always gonna need spruce trapdoors, so I'm just gonna make a lot of them. Roofs are annoying already. Why did I choose to do roofs? Why did I choose to do all of this on a diagonal? Like, why did I choose that? Why am I doing this to myself? No, this is completely optional what I did. This is gonna be looking into another building like a block away, so I'm not caring about the texture so much over here. Jeez, this looks bad. There's so many random lanterns. That's pretty. The build is pretty much done, this first one. Now I'm gonna save this for later. I got some ideas for what I can put on the bottom one. This is house, oh, it wiped it, okay. House 1. If I had some wax, I'd wax this, so I can't do that again. I don't know what I'm gonna put over here, but I don't think it's gonna be another house because I wanna have a bridge to bridge these two, and I think that'll be right there. I don't want to get rid of the river, but if I have to, I will. This is house 1 though, and I'm really excited for it. I think this is the start to something great. What I do know though is that this is going to be the end of this video. Between episodes, I'm gonna figure out what exactly this house should be used for, or if it should be maybe a little shop down here and a home. Oh, hi. Left me a little dirt, huh? Yeah? You did? Thank you. Don't take the stone out my floor. Thank you. Anyways, I was thinking maybe this could be a little shop down here, because who has 2 doors into their house like this? Not a lot of people. And a house up here, which would be really cool to have. I was thinking this whole row could be maybe multi-layered shops and houses, you know, different zoning kind of thing. You know, I'm looking at it like, you know, like an urban planner. I'm weird, but this is going to be the end of today's video. I'm gonna do a lot of planning and a lot of figuring out between episodes, so be sure to subscribe to stay tuned for that. And most of this video was done live on Twitch, so if you'd like to be able to catch these live whenever I'm recording, feel free to go ahead and drop a follow at my Twitch. The link's in the description. Subscribe if you like the video, be sure to drink your water, wear your seatbelt, and take care of yourself. Ravencore, signing out. Bye!